My name is Amy Hassett. I'm a neuroscientist, TV presenter, wheelchair user, and now, thanks to the Crowd4Access project, I'm also a citizen scientist. Science and technology are hugely important in enabling people with disabilities to lead independent lives. Take my chair, for example. But accessibility isn't just for wheelchair users. It's for everyone. And taking part in Crowd4Access is a great way of helping to make the world more accessible. One way of participating in the Crowd4Access project is by taking photos of footpaths in your area. These photos will then be used to add information about accessibility to online maps. It's easy, fun, and good exercise.
Proud of you.
So what do you have to do? Well, all you need is a smartphone with a camera. Then you need to download an app called Mapillary, which you'll use to take your photos. It automatically takes photos at regular intervals and then organizes them for you, which is good because hopefully you'll be taking a lot. Next, you need to set yourself up with an account on the Mapillary website. And the next bit is important. Send your Mapillary username to Crowd4Access so they can add you to the team. The link you need to do this is in the mapping guide, which is available on the Crowd4Access website. This guide also has information on everything you might need to know about the mapping process. But you won't need to use it very much. It's very easy. Right, I think it's time to head out and take some pictures. I've got a mount on my chair that I can attach my phone to, so that I don't have to hold it all the time. If you're walking, you can use a chest strap for your phone.
Done the job.
Or you can just hold it out in front of you like this. Before you start snapping, there are a couple of things you need to do in the Mapillary app. Make sure it's set up to take photos at the right time interval. For walkers and wheelchair users like me, it's every 3 seconds. Then, make sure you're taking pictures as part of the Crowd4Access team. Right, I'm all set up technology-wise. It's time to get snapping. This is the footpath I'm going to map today. There are just a few things to look out for to make sure you take the best possible pictures. Like, position your phone so that this white line in the middle is just below the horizon. And keep the footpath slightly to the left if you're walking on the left of the road, or to the right if you're walking to the right of the road. Now I just need to press the button on Mapillary, and we're off! As I travel along the footpath, Mapillary takes the pictures, and it tags each photo with GPS coordinates so we know where it's taken. Street crossings are of particular interest, so as you approach one, be sure to slow down and check that your camera is properly aligned, just to make sure you get the best possible images. It's really important to know if the curbs of the crossing are raised or flush, so be sure to capture that on camera. It's also useful to capture if there's tactile paving, so visually impaired people know where to cross. Or if a crossing is signal controlled, and, if so, whether the signals have sounds or vibrations. Because the pictures you're taking are going online, it's important to protect your own privacy and the privacy of others. Mapillary automatically blurs faces and car registrations, which is very handy. But do try to avoid taking pictures of accidents, close-ups of people, or the inside of cars. You can do this by pausing Mapillary, or by tilting your phone to the ground until it's okay to continue. And, to protect your own privacy, don't start or finish taking pictures outside your house. Only go out when it's safe to do so. And keep your eyes on where you're going, not on your phone. You don't want to trip over. After you've finished capturing a sequence of images, the next step is to upload them to the Mapillary server. But first, I need to do some curation. That simply means looking back over your pictures and taking out any that are blurry, pointing the wrong way, or showing something that might invade someone's privacy. Now I can send them to Mapillary, who will go through the images and blur any faces or car regs. Then, in a few days, they'll be available to view online. This allows you to view the images alongside a map showing exactly where they were taken. And that's how you collect images for Crowd4Access. See, I told you it was easy. And by getting involved in this project, you can play your part in making the world more accessible for everyone. Check out our other video to find out how to add the information in your photos to online maps. And be sure to keep snapping.